In the great words of Professor Birch. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. We are back! Woo! Back to the running and bunning. Great to see you, my favorite Run and Bun viewer. It has been very long since we have approached this game. So I think I had a run going with this. I genuinely do not remember a lot of it, so I'm starting from scratch this time around. I want to make sure I know, and I think it felt good to, like, I don't know. I have a lot of things to talk about. Yes, been on a break for Run and Bun because I had a variety of different things happen. Both, like, there's a bunch of life stuff and travel and all that, whatever it is. And I also need a little bit of a break for Run and Bun just to, like, ease off the brakes a little bit. I was kind of hit my head against a wall here. But we're good. We're rested. We're back. And I think that now with the LWDL back for season 3, and I also took a look at the stream schedule stuff for myself and, like, how much I'm able to stream right now, and we determined on this. So Run and Buns will only be happening at least once a week right now, just to ease back into things. We'll just be doing it on Wednesdays here, with the LWDL stuff earlier in the week. If we go to one of those days and we end up, like, finishing stream early and I got a little bit of energy, I might open our Run and Bun during them, but these are dedicated Run and Bun days. And then I say at least one as well because my schedule moving forward for streams are going to be, they're Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, with the potential open slot on a weekend, which will most likely either be, like, probably a Saturday, most likely. The past schedule I had, which was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, having those days breaks in there were actually, I originally had those to be like, oh, I want to rest in between streams and then try it again, but, like, it was not helping me rest in between those days. It was more of like, I want to get back on this, and, like, it was more of like a waiting game until I get back to stream rather than a proper rest. Whereas now, this fits better into my kind of personality where, like, I go all in on something for a little bit and I can actually have the proper days to, like, chill out and relax. But weekends are usually going to be up in the air because if stuff happens and if plans happen for weekend stuff, I'll be doing those. And, like, if I have nothing else going on, I'll plop on the stream and we'll have a fun time. So we've got that streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays for sure, 6 p.m. Easterns. But additionally, we've got a whole new thing going on here. So in the time off, your boy did a little creative teaching himself how to make an overlay. I think he did a pretty good job here with kind of like the much more cleaner, more aesthetically to look. The other overlay I had was literally made in OBS. I just clicked make a square with a color and then called it good. But taught myself this over the break to come back with a nice, more viewable stream. But then additionally, we got a name change here. I have moved on from the testing before, and we're now onto Toostastic, Toost for short. I've had this, I said on Monday I was going to explain it here, and we're here. So I'll go into kind of the name change for me. So I liked testing. I had it for a while for my kind of username online. I thought it was kind of like slick and chill and like cool, whatever. But there was a bit of a variety of things in my life that's kind of like wanted me to pivot beyond that. So kind of like the name origin. Name origin was, I originally kept with testing because I when I was playing games, and like going down video game stuff, and I still had to like, I wanted to like show still my passion for like the sciences, and because I studied both like theater and science in college, so like keeping the thing of like test on there, like testing things was like, oh, that's like cool. I like want to like always value like learning new things and trying new things and all that stuff. And it was also kind of my way to like, at the time, be like test as like an exam or something like that, and I like wanted to have that power over like something that I really did not like. I was very like, tests and exams were miserable for me through college, and so like I wanted to like have that ownership, and so I had this for a while now, with a lot of my close friends. This name kind of evolved over time into like friends calling me Toost just because it sounds funny, and I kind of grew to like that. It's like, oh, like it was usually like a Toost tongue type of thing. I was like, I kind of like this. It's kind of neat. It's still has that kind of, we'll have the root and that origin, still as a remembrance for this, but I also, what kind of brought me over the line for name change as well is I'm doing a lot of things in my life right now to make sure that I'm putting less pressure on myself. I internalize a lot of things, and I put so much immense pressure on myself that cause a lot of my anxiety. Like earlier in the year, I had like bouts of like really bad panic attacks and stuff, and like the idea of having the name of like test, it's like I'm always testing myself. I'm always like, be better, be like improve, whatever. And I think that's like still a value I have of like, I still want to like improve and like be a better person and like always out, but like do it from a place of like, not, I didn't want to have that remnants of a name like be like, it felt like a pressure to me. Like I was constantly seeing like test is like, it's a lot of pressure. And so, yeah, we made the name change to Toost. I didn't really want to do like Toost Tong. I kind of wanted to like do like, I don't know, something a little bit different of that. And we settled on Toostastic here, which like Toost for short. And I've already been enjoying this name change so far because there's been great uses of the word Toost. And that's also something I like as well, is like for some reason for me, like silly sounding words or like word puns really get to me. Like they're like brainworms that get into my head that just like make me giggle like a little, like just a little bit too much. And like there's something like Toost is like a little goofy. It's a goofy sounding name, and I'm a goofy kind of guy, and I want to play it. I want to be goofy. So no more pressure. We're all goofs. Goose here, goose and gaffs. So yeah, that's the idea for name change. So we're full Toost now. But so with that, we got all that underway. Expeditions, we got schedules, name change, this stuff. Okay, cool. I think it's time to play some Run and Bun. So last time on Run and Bun stuff, we have I actually think technically we'd be on attempt 14 right now. Now that I think about it, let me change this. 14. Boom. Because I technically just kind of forfeited the last one. So no unlucky 13, 1 to 14 now. So the furthest we've gone on Run and Bun is just before Watson. I made a pretty crucial error and did a fight too early, and we wiped because of that. So we are coming back into things fully fresh, fully rested, fully mind. We are still sticking with our instrument themed names, and I'm determined to bring Timpani to the end, or at least like have them actually evolve into a Torterra. That's my goal here. So yeah, we're at attempt 14 here. But I'll also, as a little like upgrading things as well. We've got a new calculator screen. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Nice and very fancy here. Still got chat going on here. We got the with that. I decided to get rid of like the notes on the side here. And we're just gonna tab into them because I have so much limited screen space. Like if you can see, like before I had like at least like 5 different windows open on my side monitor, which is a vertical one. So we got this fixed out here, but yeah, we're gonna hop into things here, hop into some Run and Bun here. As we return here. Yeah, we've had a lot of things happen over the past couple of months. I think the biggest of which was probably the most exciting, and probably don't want to hear about the other kind of sadder stuff that I was away, is the NAIC trip. I did go to NAIC to compete in VGC. It was a very this tournament for me was really really interesting for me. So I have competed in like VGC a lot. Like I'm really enjoying it and still learning it. And this year, this season of the circuit, I really wanted to make a world push. I thought that I had like had it in me to be able to like make it all the way there. And additionally, I had been off of competing in like our regionals for a long time because I had lost my job. So it was my first time coming back. I'm just like, we're going all in this world circuit thing. I think I can do this. And so we get there. I go to my first tournament, and I break even 4-4. And I was like, oh, God, this stings, but whatever. Like it's just the first regional. We'll keep doing it. And so did a lot of that. Like I was doing pretty well at my locals, getting some good BFLs in. I placed a cup. I got second at a cup, which was really insane. Like I worked really, really hard after taking a break and like coming back of like, I'm focused all on this cup, and the practice was worth it. Hold on, we're just gonna focus here to, okay. I need to make sure I actually name my timpani here. Okay, we're good here. And we have the return of the wonderful timpani. The orchestra has arrived. Just slow down for a bit. All right, so yeah, I was like doing with my BFLs, like, okay, now we're just gonna be focusing on like, I can really like focus on the regionals and like start to like do placements there. But after that first regional, I went to another one and I placed 4-4, and I went to another one and I also placed 4-4, and it was like, this is not looking good. That's a brutal nature. Oh no. Oh boy. Ugh. Is it bad of me like I want to restart? Because this is not going to be a good turtle. Having a minus defense nature plus speed 7 special defense. I gotta restart. I gotta restart. Yeah, we're doing full restart here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, the regionals are going like 4-4, and it was really tough because I was going to them and like all my friends were starting to get like really better, and they were starting to get like day 2s, and I've never gotten a day 2 ever in my life before. And so like it really took a toll on me of like I have been away from these regionals for like a year now. I think I've improved as a player, but I go back to them and I got the same records as I did when I left, and it felt like I hadn't improved or gotten better. So it came to like a really tough spot where the regionals were just not becoming fun for me anymore. Like I was not enjoying the competition. I was just like, it was so much pressure on myself. Like I have to place day 2. Like my path to Worlds is like, it is not, and the trajectory is not there. And so, yeah, I had to prioritize my mental health because things got pretty bad in early 2025. But that's led to really, it was a tough time, but it was a really good time of like refocusing things for myself. And again, as I mentioned before, beginning of the stream, like trying to not put a lot of pressure on myself. So I knew I kind of canceled all my other regionals, kind of gone through like the grieving process of like, I'm just not making Worlds at the rate that I'm going. I'm not at the place where I need to be able to qualify for that, and it sucks, but it is what it is. But I knew I still wanted to go to NAIC because I had a really, really fun time last time, and one second here. I had a really fun time last time, and I knew like everyone else here in like the New England Pokemon scene, like tons of people were going. It's like I want to go. And so knowing that there's no stakes in the line, I'm not fighting for like any specific spots. The goal of the tournament for me was a lot different. So obviously I wanted to win games, but the goal for me was to essentially not crash out at the end of the tournament. Regardless of whatever my record is, we're not going with any expectations. We are fully just focused on mental, because I was struggling with my mental in the game, and like mental is such a huge part of competing in VGC. And so we did that. We had that focus, and I ended up finishing worse than I did in my other regionals, but I could not have been any happier, which was a really, really good sign, because that had meant that I was understanding like what it meant to like put the pressure off of myself and be kinder to myself like when these really bad like losses happen, because they will happen. And it was also like really humbling for me of like, okay, like the next like echelon, the next like 5% to make it to like whatever like really strong players are, like it's gonna be hard to get there. We'll get there eventually, but we'll get there. So yes, I was like, it was the first time I had a tournament in a long time where I actually enjoyed. I had fun after, during it, even though I didn't finish well. Huh. This is doable. This is definitely better than Hasty Nature, but we'll make this work. I guess we're gonna have a special attack game Torterra. God, these bowls are kind of gnarly. So yeah, and it was like, just being able to be with friends was also really, really wonderful. Like, it was a fantastic weekend. And then like so much wonderful food. God, did I have to talk to mom? I don't, no, it's when I come back. But yeah, I had like wonderful dinners, wonderful combos with friends. But the food in New Orleans is so good. Like, I hadn't had any proper Cajun cuisine before going to New Orleans. And it's shot to like #1 on my list. Like, I want to have gumbo again. I want to have jambalaya again. I had beignets at Cafe Du Monde. Chef's kiss, beautiful. It was just every single bit of food there was amazing. Hello, June. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, it was like, that was really good for like that. And then the Saturday after the tournament, there was a Regulation H tournament, and I had a team for Regulation H, a team that I really, really liked right at the end of the format. And I only got to play in Toronto, and that was one of the regionals that I like crashed out at. And so I felt like this was the way to end the season, of just like, I've gone through so much mentally here. I want to finish on a team that I truly, fully believed in. And it had one of my favorite mons on it, Excalibur. And I felt that it was like, the team that I built was really, really cool and unique. It solved for like, it was kind of the variation on, essentially it's the variation on the Sneezer, Indeedee, Ipa's Blood Moon team. So that was like that was a winning off, and then building off of that was, I had Talonflame, and then Excalibur was at last slot, where usually it was like an Incineroar. Hold on, I'm just gonna get through this to make sure. I don't wanna. And the Pokeballs were good. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to end it off strong. I was like, this is a team I really believed in, and I want to put all my heart into here, because I might not get another chance to play it again. And so we did, and I finally broke my 4-4 or fewer curse, and I ended up 5-3. I ended like 33rd in the tournament of like 150 some odd players. It lasted literally all day because it was really poorly organized, but I had a really good time, and I focused all that energy there, and it was a really wonderful way to end the season of like lots of things to go wrong. Like, finishing off with that like meant so much to me. And yeah, that New Orleans trip was like really great. So that was like a part of the things of where I was gone for a while. So okay, let's catch some mons here. Okay, Baneri. Solid. Bro, come on. Yay, everybody caught. Okay, welcome back. A ukulele. Okay, got ourselves the Baneri here. Then we'll go grab our counter here. Let me actually get my Pokeballs, more Pokeballs, because these random little bonds don't wanna stay in the Pokeballs for very long. Alrighty. Sweet, we got the Sizzlipede. Love me the Sizzlipede. Already getting some goated bonds as we're coming back to this. But yeah, the Reggae Tour was miserable, and I appreciate the goose title in. Yeah, it was just like, because they originally had it was like, we got there, I was expecting to maybe be like, there's a lot of people there, but it's like, oh, maybe we could do like 5 rounds and then chill out for the rest of the day and whatever. And they're like, welcome to the Regulates tournament. We're gonna be playing 8 rounds of best of 3. And it was like, oh, I signed up for a whole other regional. And then during the first like 5 or so rounds, there was like a lot of rumors of like, okay, well, it's only 5 rounds, but then the last 3 are like top cut. But then other people saying, oh no, it's actually playing all 8 rounds. And we got to like 5, and they then announced at round 5, we are playing all the way through 8 rounds. And by the time people had already dropped, thinking that, oh, we're not gonna continue after 5 rounds. But yeah, they announced it at round 5. This is also after like an hour delay from starting because of technical issues. And the battles themselves were great, but the actual tournament running was like not it. All right, what do we got up here? Oh baby, we are off to the races. Let's go. Give me the Gossifleur. These are already really solid picks to begin with. Okay, I do not remember what I called you, the Gossifleur. I can find. We're gonna go back to my old streams to see if I can find it. Chimes, that's what it was. I knew it was something like wind related. That's what it was. Welcome to the Cheem. Welcome to the Cheem times. Like I said at the beginning, I love my silly words. One of the ones I consistently do, which is unfortunate because I've been having some internet issues and we're literally having Spectrum come out tomorrow to help it, is whenever I say, I have to think about it right now, whenever I say a modem and a router in the same sentence, I usually flip-flop the beginning of them. So I call it a rodem and a mouter. It just fits better in my mouth. And I usually always catch myself before like as I'm saying it, it's like, oh yeah, I just had to go, like I had to get the like the rodem, like, oh okay. But you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if it's because I'm so Pokemon pilled that I say rodem, because that just is more natural since that is a Pokemon. That might be the case. Okay, Starly, not too shabby, not too shabby. I do like me the Keytar. And then we're gonna go back to start to hopefully get our Masquerain. I was been cursed with Lotads for the last few couple of Run and Buns, and it was not fun. It was at the point where I was hoping, like, it was not only with the Lotads were like always popping up, is that they were always had bad IVs. It was to the point where it was like, I wish I had the Finneon pick because I don't want to see Lotads anymore. But I'm hoping that we can pull the Surskit here. I also probably just cursed myself with a Lotad, right? Oh, I spoke the Finneon into existence. Incredible. Incredible. Oh. I think I've literally pulled the Surskit like maybe 2 or 3 times. Like, I know the first one was like super important, but like I missed that bug. I really appreciate it in the Brawly gem. Okay, Finneon, come on, let's wrap it up here. Okay, can we? Do you have Sing? You do have Sing. There we go. There we go. I have to look back at what the Lumineon was as well. Wait. Oh, tubular bells, of course. Of course you're tubular bells. How could I ever forget tubular bells? I like to keep the lore in my head that we're still attempting through all these attempts. Oh, I was about to say type at lore. That these are the same exact mons that want to return and are fighting for a space in the team. Hence why we're keeping the same names for all of them. Tubular bell. Is this how I spelled it? Yeah, that is. Okay, cool. Okay. One day the Surskit shall return to us. It's not this day, but one day it will. All right, let's take a look at these IVs here, see what we got. See what we got going for us. Okay, ukulele, we got ourselves another hardy nature. I mean, that's neutral. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're gonna be great. Somehow. Bold, that's unfortunate because I believe you are a physical attacker. But like, these are actually really good. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. Okay. For times, we got ourselves a calm nature. Okay, good. Very good. Oh. Oh, baby, this is a great mon. I am all here for this. This is fantastic. Even with that 6 IVs is kind of like gnarly, but the fact that it's calm, it just kind of neutrals it out. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Okay, and then docile, neutral nature. Another like decently bulky mon. Okay, water veil. Alrighty. Could be worse. Could be worse. I think our Keytars have been pretty consistently like not strong attackers. Like I think I remember in the past runs that aerial aces were like not picking up things, whether it be because of the nature or just that IVs were low. All right. Look at here, we get Timpani the leads. Okay. Oh, so I also have unfortunate news for Anthony and June in the chat. I don't know if you guys heard this yet, but I am not going to NEI, unfortunately. At least I won't be competing in it. I will be there, but I won't be competing in NEI. For anybody else here, NEI is the New England like tournament organizers have created their own like worlds for the New England folks. To give it like folks who aren't able to make it to Worlds because it was so like cutthroat this year to like have a chance to like win a lot of prizes and win like a trophy and stuff. So I qualified, but it is I had learned that the place I'm volunteering at that same day is its 200th anniversary, and I really want to grow my volunteering efforts at that place because I've really been enjoying it. So I will be volunteering there for the 200th. So that just means I won't be competing because I can't be there at the beginning of the rounds. But after my volunteering is done, I will then be going over and be doing a bunch of the side events. I was debating too of like, oh, right. This is probably a U angle. Like we'll do side events and like maybe it's like, oh, maybe I can like sneak in for like casting on a game, but I don't know. I've been so like on the I've already like come back and forth between like casting games in my head. Because on one one side of it is like it's a cool thing. Like I think that I could be like a good like I don't know like where I would sit as either like the color commentator or something else. Because I can definitely hype up the matches, and I can also do kind of the analysis as well. So I don't know where I would fit there, like what that. But I've also been on the fence because it's really easily for me to get tongue-tied, and my brain like thinks at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And so by the time my brain has thought stuff out, it doesn't reach my mouth. that fast, as you just saw right there. So like, I don't know. I think it's just something that's like, it's probably not one of my strengths. And like, I'm cool with that. Like, there's so many like fantastic casters. I love like the analysis stuff. Like like chill analysis, like what I do for the LWL. Like that's what I like. It's like, you can go at a slower pace, still like give commentary and stuff, but like not have the pressure of like, oh, the battle is happening here. Okay, let's get this metronome battle. Oh no, it's yeah, I'll at least be playing in the side events. And I still want to be able to support this effort, because our local TAs or TOs are amazing and deserve to have people there at this event they put on just by themselves and paying for it out of their own pockets. So, I don't know. I could give it a try. But yeah, but I also like don't. It's not that bad a thing that I can still take a break from Regulation I. And don't get me wrong, I do like Regulation I double restricted over single restricted. That said, it's like the double restricted is where I started my VGC, so like it holds a special place in my heart. That said, it's such a different game. It's just so much power. And like, being able to have lower power formats, like, it's nice and relaxing. Yeah, I really enjoy that a lot. Like the commentating analysis stuff. Like that's great. Okay, let's get this metronome battle out of the way. Does Bug Bite still do more? Like a little bit more. That's crazy. No, I got flinched! Haha, I can't go slower. Okay. I know, it's very nice that we are above level and the horn drill cannot work. That would have been real bad news bears. Oh! Speaking about a bad news bear. Timpani at 4 HP, let's go! Wowzers. Holy moly. Literally saw the light flash before my eyes. What a way to come back to this game. Yeah, just eat this final gambit. But, I mean, it stopped the metronome battle, which is nice. I'll take that. We'll get out of it faster. Alright, so we got a couple more catches. Well, actually, just one more catch here. And I do want to get, like, antidote here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're talking about the island attending, but, oh, yeah, so, like, the volunteering, I haven't had much of an update as well, but, so, yeah, we're about kind of through, like, the first kind of month here, and it's been amazing. There's 3 animals I kind of, I don't say not really necessarily look after, but, like, attend to like, answer questions from folks and do, like, behavior recording for the zookeepers. There is obviously the otters, which are fantastic. One is an old man, and one is a young spry girl. They're very goofy, and otters, fantastic. There's a grumpy great horned owl who really just does not want to be disturbed during the day, and he's always scowling you. A big scold on his face of just like, why are you here? Why must you look upon my presence? But the animal I'm actually surprised that I've grown like closer to is the bald eagle. There's a bald eagle I'm looking over, and like I think what's been cool with the eagle is that the eagle she has started to learn who I am. So whenever I walk by now with like the laptop and she starts to see me, she recognizes that I'm like a staff now, so she'll start to screech, like her eagle screech of excitement, of just like, hi, you're here, like, do you have possibly food for me, or like attention and stuff. And it's been really, really cool to have that. Okay. Since when were there ladybugs in this grass? Oh no, ladybug. That's not what we want. I mean, at least you're gonna be a 4 times fighting resist, I guess. What the heck do I name a ladybug? Oh gosh. What's like a really annoying instrument? Because I've done like, I mean, kazoos aren't really that, they are kind of annoying, but not. Would vuvuzela count as an instrument? I think it does, technically. We could do a vuvuzela. Is that even gonna fit? It definitely fits, okay. Like, Lydian looks like the kind of guy, or I guess girl rather, to show up to a soccer match and just blare the vuvuzela. So yeah, we're gonna go with Vuvuzela on this. Alrighty, we got ourselves a Ladian. Ay, ay, ay. Can you at least be like a godly Lydian? Like, give me like perfect IVs? Even then, I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. Rattled, okay, lonely. Man, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm not even gonna evolve it. I'm not even gonna level it up right now. If I really need to get the Lydian, I'll bring it onto the team. Okay, let me remind myself of this battle. This is Krabby, okay. When it's healed up, we're good. Alright. Lydian is heat? What did I bite? It just done. Lydian's so dirty. Like, why is its stats like so bad? Okay, let me make sure I got my math right. 20 goes to 17. 27. Another 20. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, so then we go. Math is hard. I should be fine. But yeah, like the idea of like the ladybug like fighting, like that's cool. It's a cool design, but just like, yeah, stall Clobbopus. Oh yeah, I guess that I've never noticed that. Like June, that is like, that's one of your favorite mons performing one of your favorite strats. This Clobbopus was made for you. I still can't believe, I've on this rant before and I will go on it again. I still can't believe they gave the first evolution the cooler name of that line. Like Clobbopus is awesome. It's such a badass name, but then Grapple-locked? Ugh. Okay. You could draft Clobbopus one of these days? Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Is Clobbopus able to learn Topsy-Turvy, or is it just Grapple-locked on evolution? Oh no, it's not that. It's Octolock. Octolock is the move, not Topsy-Turvy. Topsy-Turvy is yeah, Grapple-locked. It also just, yeah, it also stinks. That's also true. Okay, I can't get crit, so we're supposed to be fine. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, I agree. That is okay. Eviolate, bulk up, drain punch, taunt. Ooh, baby, that sounds awesome. Wow, how is Magikarp still outspeeding me at -3? I guess it was -2. I don't know. We're kind of just... We're vibing through these trainer battles here until we get to this... probably this next one. Yeah, it's the cute charm one. Oh, my favorite. Love me, the cute charm battle. It's totally fair and fun and exciting and engaging. How is this? This is upbeat and chill Nintendo Aquarium music, and they just dropped me with the double dash you've lost music. Okay, we're going to the next one. We're not losing here. I mean, I like it too. Like, I'm a double dash fiend. I love that game a lot. But I don't need it right now for this battle. Maybe once we fight the two here and we go into the next one, we can play. But I can't have my there you go. Do you have quick attack? You do, okay. Okay, I think everyone else is fine. You know what? I'm gonna pull up some double dash music after this battle. You know what? No, I'm doing it right now. Double dash OST. Alrighty, let's go into this. Okay. Beautiful. Off to a really good start. Then Thunder Wave there. In will come the Jiggly. We will also eat its berry. Munch. Good critical hit. Okay, so now we'll do... we just keep you in. Maybe get another hit off. Okay, we'll take that. It really does. I do not like this battle at all. Do I still be cherry berries? Yeah, okay. You're in. Oh, we love that crit. Go you first. Bro, stop being in love! Love is not allowed! Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's three flinches! Ah! Thank you, at least you hit the absorb. We're just gonna break through. Timpani just doesn't believe in love. Thank you, Timpani! Alrighty. Now we get to the actual real fight. Yes, I know! This is the developers, was like, yeah, no, anyone can fall in love with anyone in this game with Attract. We'd love to see it. Gender was always a weird game mechanic in Pokemon. It's always been like, yeah, okay for breeding, whatever, but like, then like having like moves based like that are based on like the gender mechanic, and then like the abilities like rivalry. It's just like, oh, what if they locked all your mons to womanhood? Possibly. Timpani's our only male representative here. Okay. Let's take a look at this fight here. Okay, so we know we want Pecha Berry on you. We want Cherry Berry on you. I think I want Pecha Berry on you, because there might be, I think I might want to, and then you can just be Warrenberry. Yeah, because you're probably not going to come to any of these. Okay, so, yeah, so this fight is the Carvana, oh, here, I can just pop in here for a second for this. This is, Carvana, Krogunk, Execute. We're going to be doing, like, lead with the Turtwig, Krogunk. I'll try to bug bite the Salic Berry off of it, because we don't want Belch going off. And then we can have, okay, so I think I need to put the Cherry Berry on the Execute, because we're gonna need the we're gonna put Pecha Berry on you, so we're able to survive Krogunk shenanigans. Yeah, we'll do that. And let me give you Cherry Berry. Okay, I think this will be good enough. I need to quadruple check my team here. Pecha, Orion, ooh, Pecha, Cherry. Oh, you know what? What I haven't done? I haven't looked at what all these mons do. Ooh, Hidden Power Rock on the Sizzlepede is. So we got Hidden Power Dark on Turtwig, Hidden Power Grass on Baneri, Rock for Sizzlepede, Ground for Gossifleur, which is pretty height, Dark for Starly, Dragon for Finneon, and Ladybug with Fighting. Okay, so let's make sure. I'm going to be outspeeding. Probably. Well, you don't outspeed. You definitely don't outspeed. So yeah, I think we just got to get that, and then we can poison. Comes on the Poison Sting. Yeah, let me shoot 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, and then almost without fail, we usually get poisoned here. Yerp. Okay. So now the Krogunk will come in. You'll want to go for Fake Out. We go into our chimes. Feast the Fake Out, lowers the speed by 1. Poison Touch is fine. Go back to here, then we go into Accordion. And, oh, I can get Rock Smashed! Huge! Wait, oh my god. This Sizzlepede's a direct counter to Krogunk. We love to see it! I wonder if we could just... What does Gust do to this guy? 27 to 37? Oh, we still gotta do a lot of damage to this. Does Air Release do anything? 54? Yeah, we gotta keep this guy in. If we can get a burn. Okay, now we're switching. We'll switch into you. Okay. When you're 15, you outspeed. I think I want to go for Bullet Seed here. Right? I want to go for Bullet Seed. Because we're at 21 HP. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, it's gonna go for... It could go for Stun Spore too. Which is kind of annoying. We'll go into... I don't really have a Confusion switch in. Okay, so I think we do have to go into Keytar here. On the off chance they go Stun Spore, okay, Bullet Seed. Okay, we like to see that. This is a little bit of an issue. I wonder how to put this thing to sleep. I didn't hit sleep, but whatever. Does he kill a Confusion here? We're at 15 HP. It does not. So we're going to... I'm gonna attempt to sing here. Beautiful! Cool, that gets me a guarantee switch in. Now we're fine. Now you can switch into Accordion and we win from here. Whew! That was a scary fight. The 1 HP Leech Seed Execute almost steamrolled. This is good. This is why we took a break here, because I would have just brute force through all that and like, oh, I have to Sacramon here, but like my mind is refreshed and anew and I'm being like, okay, let's actually think through the lines here. Okay, so we got all of that. We've got... Make sure I'm not leaving anything else behind. We're gonna all of these, okay. I don't think there's any other item I need to pick up because we got the heart scale, that's the most important. And we got that, okay, we should be fine, okay. Alrighty, we gotta get some more monster catch. Woo! Okay. No, we always go top one. This one has been more successful for us for good mons. Let's see what we got. Yes! Yes! Finally! Finally, you have come home to roost. Because I need to give you the perfect nickname. That's actually fine. Oh. Is that all you have is buy? Let me double check on this. Timber. We're at level 8. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay. This thing is... I have Pound. That's fine. It's stuck in bide right now. Beautiful. All right. It is time. I have waited so incredibly long for the perfect nickname for this guy. Welcome to the squad, Hurdy-gurdy. Let's go! Hurdy-gurdy has joined the squad. All right, we got some heat pickups this time around, and we're gonna get some more here. I don't have anybody with compound eyes, so we don't do like that. Okay. Yes! Okay, we got our Choodle. Beautiful, beautiful. Bro, can we... Yay! Perfect. Okay, oboe. And then the last mon we got. Can we? Remoraid. I'm all here for this. The Remoraid is locked on. It has me in its sights. It continues to look at me. You are looking straight at me. You know exactly where I am. Yep, you locked on again. I haven't moved. I'm not moving. And we got ourselves clarinet. All right, those are some very solid pickups. Let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, we love guts. I'll take relaxed. It could be worse. It could be worse. I'll take 15 attack on a guts mon. Decent, bulky-ish. Okay. No! Our jolly oboe has returned. Oh wait, no, jolly's the good one. Let's go! I thought it was our timid. Wow, 0 HP. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wow, brave nature. I mean, this is a glass cannon right here. This thing will hit hard, but it ain't taking any hits back. Alrighty, let's get all these folks leveled up. Whoops, that almost was bad. I accidentally canceled the evolution of our boy here. Oh shoot! That did have an effect. I don't get. Oh no! Did I goof? I did goof. Uh-oh, we don't have Santum in this guy anymore. Okay, that is a little bit of an issue. The Santum's pretty good. Oh, it's... Wait, this is a screen setter? Hold up. This actually might be something. Do I need safeguard or anything? I don't think so. Oh, it learns low kick? Yes, please. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping that that Santum misclick doesn't cost me anything. I'll have to get like really creative about things. Because Hitmontop, it's usually a Hitmontop answer, but we shall see. We shall make it work. Okay. Alright. Start making way with these fights. What time we got? 7:30 here? Okay. Ow. Ooh, all these balls are getting critical hits out here. Very nice. I love how they build up this Aracuda to be like the most terrifying Mon with like flying gem, peck, super fast, and like it only does like 10 damage. It always makes me giggle at that fight. Okay. Okay, so this one will be a little bit. We'll take a look at this one. We'll try to prep for this because I do not want this this Nuzlocke to sweep. Okay. So we are officially back. We're officially back to the calculator. Boom. Okay. Well, let's move the. Ooh, hidden power fire rumor rate is very, very deep. Okay, so we'll put these here. Okay, so we want you to level. This should be fine with water gun. Yeah, I don't really have any way to. I mean, this is a roll. I think we just have to risk the roll and then go from there. The sticky webs aren't like that much of a problem. Yeah, sticky webs are still not a problem because you still beat the Nuzlockes even with sticky webs up. We just have to get into position. So if we do this, sticky webs goes up. We're going to. Yeah, it's gonna be you with Mega Drain, most likely. So we're bringing you. That will bring you for that. Then you'll be able to take care of you. And in worst case, we'll bring you for speed control. You to. If you happen to max out. Yeah, you're not loving any of that. I don't think anybody's. The only person's loving this is you. We'll bring you because you're also not affected by the webs. Okay. Should be fine. And I think we don't need anybody for... I guess I'll put a Chesto on the grotto here. But I'm really not too scared of this thing even if it puts me to sleep. Yeah, I'm just gonna Pecha Berry everything. Okay. Pecha Berry everything. We got white smoke here, we'll beat you. You still have to be even with that. And then we still have to be, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, make sure everyone's got the right berries. Orange. Okay. Alrighty. We got 6% chance this water gun will kill the Dwebble here. And it does not. Oh, I hit itself with confusion. Ah, unlucky. This one's kind of bad, actually. I didn't think the Nuzlocke would come in here. I think I gotta stay in. Can you stop in confusion? Oh, that's fine. Okay. But now we're still fine. We still go. Yeah, we still have speed. Okay. We love that burn. We love to see that burn. Haha, missed me. Haha, missed me again. Alright, we're good. We're through. Yeah, that was risky. I have learned that if in that Nuzlocke battle that you always stay in on the Nuzlocke. You cannot switch. You lose all that momentum, and if it belly drums, it belly drums. But it doesn't usually belly drum at the beginning. Okay. Okay, Repellent Doctrine. Alright, so we're cool. Alrighty. Had to focus up for those battles, but now we're kind of just vibing here as we go to Steven. Grab this. So yeah, one of the other things I've been doing to pass my time here, we'll add this to, usually when we come to these, is usually like what's the one thing that Colby's obsessed with, this time. And it changes like every couple weeks or so. Now I have refound Survivor, and I have been going through so much Survivor content. This past weekend I did a Blood of the Clock Tower game, and it piqued my deceptive vote people out interest that I've had for a lot of my life. And it's like, you know what, I gotta go back to Survivor again. I was obsessed with it as a kid, like to the point that I had the buffs and everything. Like it just come out as the coolest thing. And you can ask any member of my family as well. It's like what is one of the things that you're most well known for as when you're a kid? It's gonna be making Survivor challenges for all my cousins that came over. And that's where like my origin of a lot of my like game design, like game stuff came from. So I just make I just make games for like survivor challenges for all my cousins. I even got away like back. Oops, oh, actually, we'll grab this little scarf here. Yeah, when I was a kid at my parents' place, when we used to live in like Vermont, we had a fire pit in the back, which was literally just like a metal like oil drum that they just was put into the ground as our fire pit. And so, I mean, okay, and then we have up front. That's fine, yeah. Oh, we also get a Tortuga? Okay, this run is looking pretty dang good. I am not gonna lie. So yeah, we had a fire pit in the back, and it even got to the point is like I got, when we were watching Survivor, they had introduced like the fire making challenge. So you had to like build the fire high enough to like break the string and you win. And I literally made that for my cousins. Like I was allowed, I was still under supervision, but it was just like, just be safe kind of thing. And like I made like them build these little fires outside of the fire pit, mind you, and it could easily have lit something out here. Probably wasn't the best idea, but I did do it. So yeah, big Survivor kid growing up. Loot. So I got here. So I've been like, I've been watching a bunch of videos of like best seasons and like storylines and whatever, and like, and also I will let the record show here as we are talking about Survivor. I, despite my name being Colby, my name was given to me before the famous Colby appeared on Survivor. So I like to consider myself the original Colby, because apparently there was like a huge boom, like a name boom of Colby after he competed in Survivor in Australia. But yeah, so I have with this as well, I have a very, I'll tell another Survivor story, which is also like, it's an interesting story despite what we learned from it, but it haunts my mind a lot to this to this day, but it's still like interesting to begin with. So, okay, so let me just get this trainer figured out first. And nobody's outspeeding this. Okay, so we're just gonna brute force to the Sizzlipede. This is the Smoochum. Here, I can do this. Boop, boop. So quickly look at this. So, yeah, Smoochum, we do Bug Bite there. That will probably bring in probably this guy. You're pretty good switching. You're not too bad either, actually. Pretty good defense. And we water pulse it. So yeah, we'll have a couple of those, and then you can take on this. With a backup of you. I actually honestly be okay. You can take care of this guy too. So you are there. You two for that. We take you out. We bring Choodle in. Okay, that should be fine. And then we'll just, yeah, I think we'll just Pecha Berry everybody. Okay. So this very, I genuinely don't know how to describe the story. It will make sense why I have a hard time describing it once I tell the story. Wait, actually, I'm getting distracted. Swift swim, unfortunate. Lax nature, we like to see. Okay, I mean, it could be worse. Okay. So, with me being a big fan of Survivor, in my little town of, or at least the little town near me. I guess not so much little. It's, I mean, it's little in comparison of other. It's like, I was nearby Bennington, Vermont, so being such a big fan of Survivor, I was ecstatic to discover that one of the former Survivor contestants were coming to a nearby school to talk about his experience and Survivor, and also was doing Survivor challenges with the kids that attended. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is all I've ever wanted to do. All my best things, all my favorite things, all in one. We are absolutely going to this. So we do that. Like, my parents are like, I absolutely, like, we're bringing Colby to this for sure. And so we get there. So the first thing just to note is that this is a the Survivor contestant had come. I'm not going to reveal who it is yet because we'll get there. This event was at a Christian high school. So was that very? No, you just have a magnet. Where about you? So it's a Christian school, okay? And so like whatever, I'm not like, my family had like my mom like came from a Catholic family, but like I went to church like a couple times, and I went to like the equivalent of like Sunday school for a little bit, but our family's never been like really that, like, not that very religious, and definitely not now. But I was like, whatever, we're here to see the Survivor guy, so we'll just deal with all like the religious stuff that's there, because he definitely had brought like some religious message into this. So so we do that, we get there, and I start to like do all the like all the challenges and stuff. I was like, oh, it's like so fun, and but then I like get like overwhelmed with everything, and it's like whatever, and I couldn't do any of the challenges anymore because there was just so many kids. Everyone was like vying to get into these challenges. And additionally, there was like a food challenge that was there. It's like, oh, it'd be so cool to do the food challenge, because they were doing like all like the gross stuff, and like if I'm gonna be able to eat bugs or whatever. But I genuinely hope that this memory of it. Well, actually, there's a lot of things I hope that. Well, that one's definitely I know who this. Yeah, whatever. We'll get there. I hope that this part of the memory was a false memory that I added to my head. But I think I genuinely remember. So we have flag number 1 at a Christian school. Flag number 2, red flag number 2, is during the food challenges. So obviously the food challenges are gonna like. It's early 2000s, so like food challenges are all the thing with like Fear Factor and stuff, and eating like bugs and whatever. But the food challenge that they did in, if I remember correctly, the food challenge that this Survivor contestant did in their season actually involved like eating a live fish, like swallowing whole, and they had gotten fish for this thing. Looking back on it now, that is some early 2000 stuff that you cannot get away with now. It's horrible then, and you probably absolutely should be doing it. Like, that was a buck wild that in the 2000s we were like, yeah, they probably got some fish from some pet store, and the owner was like, yeah, sure, whatever, have these fish. And these kids were eating these fish. Again, I hope this is a false memory from this, but so I get stressed out before I even like get to that, and it's like I'm kind of bummed and like I'm sad. It's like I'm just like, there's too many things. I'm like, I just wanted to do this, whatever. And so we get to like the end of it. All the challenges are like wrapping up, and so this guy, like, as they're wrapping it up, is in let me make sure you got the rock move right. Oh, you don't yet. Okay. I mean, you do, but I don't think you're gonna live a. But even then, you don't really. Okay, yeah. So we'll just do you. Okay. So yeah, everything wraps up. All the challenges are done, and so he kind of talks about like his experience on the show and everything. He's like, yeah, I'm just like, I had like a really like unfortunate like accident that happened there. I'm keeping that he didn't exactly say that, but I'm keeping it vague for right here before we get to the reveal. Like, I had a bad accident, and I just like, with it being a Christian school, he went into like, I just thank God every day of like praying to him of just like, I'm glad I got through this, and like it was a really bad injury that I got, and it's like helped me so much to just pray to God, whatever. And it's like, I was too young to like genuinely recognize like what was going on. So then, years go by. Let me make sure. I just want to get this all set. We're good. We're good here. If there's anybody else I want to bring to this, I guess I could get the Tortuga up. Nah, this is fine. It's good enough. This is just the Talonflame and the Herdier. So, years go by. And I'm like, I grow up a little bit, and like, I get out of Survivor a little bit, but then it's like, kind of like the memory of like, as I've done here right now, of just like going back in the past of like, oh yeah, I remember like Survivor stuff, like I want to like, let me like go back and like check out like where these contestants are after like their after their seasons. And so I ended up like looking up this guy. I will then now reveal to you who this contestant was on Survivor. And if you know Survivor, you know what's up and why this is a complicated story. The Survivor contestant that came to talk to the kids at the Christian school, talking about how he got through all his injuries and prayed to God and was so thankful for all of that, was a man by the name of Michael Skupin. Now, if you know Survivor, this whole situation is suddenly put in a really, really bad light. And if you don't know who Michael Skupin is, let's just say, I can't talk about or I don't want to talk about what he did, and I shouldn't talk about what he did on this platform. Let's just say there's a Wikipedia entry about it. He's a pretty bad guy. That I will just say, being a kid in that situation looking back on it, being a kid in that situation had me feeling a whole bunch of different ways. And by that meaning disgusting a whole bunch of disgusting ways having do that. So that's my not so fun, but like interesting. Oh, I want to go back here. I got distracted. That's my, I guess, it's this notorious survivor story, I guess. That I have technically met somebody who's from Survivor, but it's not the person I wanted to meet. And I never want to meet again, and no one ever should be meeting him. And yeah, so like his, oh, that's annoying. But yeah, he was most well known in season 2 of Australian Outback, and he was like the first, the first like injury to happen. He's most known for like passing out in front of the fire and burning his hands. And I was watching a video today, and someone was said like they were saying like about this guy that now in hindsight it looks like the fire had did its job that day. I gotta check a lot of that. Okay. This Gossifleur is like so slow. Okay. We get through. But yeah, well, I'm currently watching through because I missed a ton of seasons. I do not. I think the last season I genuinely... Okay, so I had a couple. So the last one I stopped watching as a kid. The last one I could remember, I think was... It was either, like... I don't know what... Did Guatemala come before China? Survivor seasons. Okay, so China did come after. So yeah, it was I think China was the last one I saw. Which is unfortunate because I'm now watching Micronesia, which is apparently one of the best ones. So like I missed out on that. So watching through Micronesia right now. I mean, I know what the outcome is because I kind of just like found out whatever, but I still like watching like how does the journey get there? How does the winner get to their thing? Is this the... No, not quite the bug. The... Interesting. You outspeed and 2-hit KO. Alright, we're gonna take a look at this next fight here. Okay, so we're seeing here, if I do see this correctly, our Staravia does outspeed it will 2-hit KO the Wingull. But there's... So I go quick attack into aerial ace. That, barring no crits, we should be fine there. This doesn't kill. And I'll bring in this guy. And we should be fine for sonic booms and just absorb from here. Yeah, we just use the grass types to clean up from there. I always forget. Yeah, you don't. Poison doesn't resist. Fighting doesn't resist poison. So we'll bring you guys. We'll bring you. Okay, so we gotta bring you. You're a little bit better there. And then we'll bring you, and then. Sure, you're bulky enough. Okay. We'll bring those bonds. And I don't think I need any... Yeah, nothing too fancy. We just need berries. Cool. I keep forgetting about the Turtwig too. I don't really need them just yet. So yeah, so I was like, last one was China, and I was like, I'm kind of getting over this, whatever, and I stopped watching, and then I think it was like a couple years ago, I was on a kick again, and I watched David versus Goliath, and that was an amazing, that was such a good season. Like, everyone was like, if you want to come back to like watching Survivor, like this is like one of the best seasons. I was like, cool, and it's like, it was, absolutely was. And so, yeah, then there was another break, and now we're on it again. We're going through Micronesia. Oh no, I have to get the bird. You're not coming. Okay. All right, let's fight this one goal. So we quick attack first, then we aerial ace. There's like a 1% chance that this doesn't kill, but like we should still be fine. So first we quick attack. Beautiful, we like the rain dance setup instead of attacking. And this should kill. Perfect. Okay. Weasel's in. Going to you. Eat your window. That's fine. And this should not kill. We're at 38. Yeah, that is way more than that. Perfect. Okay. So fine. Technically used a razor leaf there, but we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, now it's the fun battle. The one that makes up for all the... Oh, whoops, I didn't do that. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anybody that's going to be able to fully take care of these bugs and just sweep through them. Wait, actually, you know what? Timber's actually not that bad in this fight. We can guts boost you. Oh, and you actually know what? Ledian is not that bad either. We'll bring you for... Now we'll get rid of all these items because they're just going to bug bite everything. And we will burn our hurdy-gurdy. You're rock type, right? Oh no, rock doesn't resist bug. Of course it doesn't. The Gerdmeister. Hurdy the powerful, Hurdy the strong. Cool. I don't think before I'm like pushing myself to Brawly, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't even think we're gonna do a museum today. I'm definitely losing a little energy here, just kind of easing away back into things. But we'll get past these next couple battles, get us into Slateport, chill out there, and then when we come back for next Wednesday, we'll get the museum Brawly double whammy. Okay, so let's figure this out. So this is the Apom, but we should be fine with... Okay, let me actually put... Okay. So we got you. We can easily, like... We'll get the Intimidate on. Then we can go to... So we'll go to you. Have you take the Apom shenanigans. I mean... Yeah. This is... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So do that. That'll bring you... Yeah, probably bringing you on the double kick. These Nidos are very, very annoying. I don't have anything. I mean, you're faster. Oh, you're faster. That's interesting. But you don't live anything. Yeah, you're a glass cannon. So that to that. I'm burned with this guy. I'm still not doing anything. I think we're just brute forcing through this guy. We'll put Petras on you all. We'll bring you all, and then we'll bring you in case we need to bring outspeed and kill things. Okay, then we'll put Petras on you two. And we'll put a Petra on you as well. Okay. Should be good enough. We're not breaking you. Okay. Okay, so that should be fine. 'Cause you got Orin, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Nido fight 1. Okay. This actually might bring in the Luxio now. Oh, Nido still comes in. Okay. Beautiful, we love to see these misses. This is why we went for that. We start water blitzing. Oh, tubular bell with the eyes. We love to see it. Alrighty, so that's down, and then we've got just the Mienfu, Nidorina, and Flaffy. Alright, let's take a look at this. Bloop. Okay. So, yeah, Mienfu will be a bit of an issue for sure. Gossifleur. So this is -1. Oh, actually, you know what? You're still outspeeding this. My story was actually pretty fast. So yeah, we can aerial ace. Yeah, we're still eating all of those just fine. I don't die to any crits. Nope. Okay. We'll give us a cherry berry, this guy. And I'll bring in you. And switch into you. And then we've got the shockwave, which will bring you in. That doesn't really work. We're getting you into the position, right? So I think we just have to tank a... Well, here, actually, okay, so we go this. You come in, probably in a shockwave. I think I'm fine bringing you in on the shockwave, baiting out water pulse, and then that will bring in you. And we can just do the same thing again. Yeah, I like that. With you in the back and that. Yeah, okay, that's the plan. That is the plan. 100% of the plan. We Pecha Berry, we Cherry Berry you, and then we Pecha Berry the you. Okay. Out of curiosity, do you outspeed this guy? No, you do not. Okay, so you are not this, okay? Yeah, so this one, okay. Thunder Wave. Okay, yeah, we'll give you Cherry for that as well. Okay. Okay, so now we should get Cherry, Orin, Pecha, Cherry. Okay, cool. Okay, so this should be the last battle of the night. Make sure we're good. We got the screen here. Perfect. Let me leave with you. Let me just 2 KO the Nympho. Okay. Despite getting the inner focus, we're still fine. Rock Tomb's okay. Attack to kill. Okay. Oh, the Flaffy comes out. That's actually kind of okay. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. Our champion will be paralyzed, but it's okay. Oh, you know what? Wait, this actually works out great because then we can go into you. Finish you off with that, and then we can start chunking down this Miorina. We love that crit. This Finion's actually putting in so much work. I'm like so this Tubular Bell is here to play 100%. It's like, you know what? I heard you talking about me joining the team over the Lotad. I'm here to show you my worth. Alrighty. We will heal up here and give us a nice save-a-rooski. A great way to end off on things on a nice Rainbow Road. So thank you everyone for stopping by, chilling for Run and Bun tonight. We'll wrap it up there. Next Wednesday we will get the double whammy of Museum into Brawley, and it will be a great fun fight. I feel pretty strong about this squad. The squad seems pretty solid. I'm just hoping that Sand Tomb misclick doesn't bite me in the butt in the end. But I think we have a lot of firepower on the team to help with this. So, cool. Alrighty, thanks everyone.